Hi guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. As I promise you guys, every week I'll try to bring you guys a new video. And in this video, we're gonna be talking about 3 more ways to come to Germany and legally. In other videos, I've talked about other visas that can bring you to Germany. And in this video, I'll talk about, as I've said, 3 more ways to come to Germany. And number one is FSJ. I'll explain. And then number two is BFD. Or number three is the newest visa in the German system called the Chancen Karte visa. So if you feel this information will be beneficial to you, please stay in this video. Of course, share the video, like, comment, and remember to follow me, to subscribe for our YouTube channel, and let us grow together. And in category number one of this video of the visas, we'll talk about the FSJ. I know it sounds so German, of course, it's a German word, and it stands for Freiwilliges Soziales Jahr. This is a volunteer visa, okay? It is really, really good for people who are 18 years to 27, okay? So you get a visa of 1 year, you come to Germany, and then you'll work in places like hospitals, elderly homes, you'll work in children's home, you'll work in all the places that the government need volunteer services. Of course, you must have the German language at a level of A2 because you're gonna speak to German. So it cannot go with another language. You must learn the German language. You must not be perfect on it, but at least you can communicate. Yeah, they'll give you an environment where you can, expound your German language. Okay, so when you find a place to volunteer, they'll give you accommodation. They'll pay for your insurance, and then they'll pay you monthly pocket money, maybe between 300 euros to 450 euros. That is your pocket money. Will cater for your food, and this is a very, very good experience because you're going to, first of all, learn the German culture as you work, as you earn, as you integrate yourself, okay? And then this is a visa that is very, very good for stepping stone to doing an Ausbildung. After you volunteer for 1 year, okay, just before your visa ends, you have to look for an Ausbildung place to do an Ausbildung. And then it gives you a chance to decide, is Germany really your choice? Is Germany really a country that you can, spend the rest of the years or half of part of the years? It's a really good visa. I would recommend for the young people, as I've said. If you know you're 18 years to 27, this could be your visa. So try it out. Okay. In the next videos, I'll be talking about where can you get where can you get this info. If you want to volunteer, where exactly can you get all these places that they need the volunteers. Okay, in the next part I'll be talking about BFD. Stay tuned. In this part 2 of the video, I will talk about the next visa that you can use to come to Germany legally. It is a visa called BFD. Of course, another German word. It sounds so German, of course, because we're in Germany. In full, it means Bundesfreiwilligendienst. So this visa is also volunteer visa. It's only that is open for older people. Remember the first FSJ? It's for between 18 to 27, but now BFD, it's open for people even up to 40 plus. So it's a volunteer visa. Of course, you come to Germany, you can get a 1 year visa, you can get a 6 months visa, you can get an 18 months visa. It depends with some organization. If you are lucky, you can get an 18 months visa. Normally they do it for 1 year. The advantage of this is also like FSJ, the volunteer number one I talked about. You get free accommodation with the company. They'll cater for your coming here. They'll cater for your insurance, and then they'll cater your accommodation, as I've said, and then they'll pay you a monthly pocket money, something small to keep you going during your volunteer. Okay, so they pay around 300, 450 euros. I think it depends with the Bundesland where you are, but you can work within that range. Okay. So with this one, of course, you get to volunteer in social places, you get to, or social projects, environmental projects, or cultural projects, okay? Of course, you also need the German language. Hello, we are dealing with Germans. We are in their country. Of course, you'll be needed to have an A2. and the higher the language, the better. You can have even C2, why not? And then also this visa, it will give you during your volunteers time, it will give you a chance to learn your German language, to expound, to to fall in love with the language, because you'll be speaking, of course, every day. It gives that chance, and then it gives a chance to learn the German culture, to learn everything that you can learn within that 1 year. But more so, it will give you a platform to go ahead with the Ausbildung. Most people finish the volunteer work, they go to do the Ausbildung, and I've talked about an Ausbildung in the other videos. If you're not so sure what that is, please watch the other videos. I explained a lot and who can do the Ausbildung. And then once you're done with Ausbildung, you get absorbed in the job market directly. Okay, and as I've said, the next videos to come, I'll talk about where can you get these jobs as volunteer. So stay tuned, and this information is really interesting for you. Make sure that you comment. You can ask me a question in the comment section below. You like the video, you share the video, and of course you subscribe. In the next last part of this video, I'll be talking about the newest visa in town, the newest visa in the German system. And I know this visa category is gonna be very interesting for most of you, because this visa is for the graduates. If you're a graduate, or if you have a higher diploma, or if you have even academic qualification that you think German could be looking for, the next visa type is for you. So stay tuned. The last part of this video is my favorite visa, if not the Ausbildung visa. This visa is the newest in Germany system. It was launched last year, 2024, and people are grabbing these opportunities. It is called the Chancen Karte, another German word, Germans. But in English, it's called an opportunity card. You can just type German opportunity card, but in German language, it's called the Chancen Karte. Chance is a Französisch name, it's a French name, meaning a chance. So German borrowed this name from the French people. It is a chance. It means it is a 1-year visa attracting skilled people from non-EU countries to come to Germany to fill the shortage, the shortage in the labor market. Okay, so this is how it works. There are 2 ways that it works. Number one, okay, if you have a qualification from your home countries that is recognized by the German country, then that you're automatically qualified. Okay, number two, there are those people who have the qualifications that are not recognized in Germany, so they'll have to collect the points. So it's a point system, so to say. Point number one, if you have the qualification, as I've said, you have those are 4 points. You must have 6 points. There's a way they are ranging these points. Yeah, you can Google more about it. So you need to have the 6 points. Number one is, of course, the qualification. You must be a skilled worker. That's the disadvantage to non-skilled worker. You must be a skilled worker. Number two, you have to have the language, mostly English or the German language. For me, I'm encouraging and I'm advising you people learn both languages, yeah, because when you come to Germany and you've been given this visa to come and tarmac to look for a company, of course, there are companies that are taking non-German speakers, they're taking English speakers, but you really tarmac. You're gonna waste a lot of time tarmacking. Going to office, they're asking you, can you speak German? You always say, no, I cannot. That one is going to work to your disadvantage. So in this point, let me clarify. Yes, the embassy or the German government who want you to speak the English is accepted, but I'm encouraging you guys, because you're not coming tomorrow. It takes some time to do the application. Learn the German language. Learn A1, learn A2. This one will take you up to 6 months. Learn the quickest German language level you can. It will help you with the application. When you come to look for a job and a boss hears that you have the English, you have the qualifications, academic qualification, and you have the German language, they'll offer you a job very fast, yeah? But before, if you don't have that German language, it's gonna take you time. They'll hire you, yes, but it's gonna take you time. You really must sweat. So learn the German language. In fact, learn till B2. Why not? We are now in November. When you see this video, I'm doing it in November 2025. Challenge yourself and say, next year time like this, I'm a graduate, I want to go to Germany using this opportunity card. Then start learning the German language now, okay? And then where you can collect another point is assuming that you've lived in Germany or you've worked in Germany before or you've studied in Germany. You can get a point there. And then where else you can collect a point is if you are, of course, the age is a factor. Of course, under 35 they get about 2 points, above 35 they get a point. So look about all this info in Google. It will help you to understand more. And then what you need, of course, for this visa, of course, you must have a valid passport. You must have your qualification academic papers in order. You have to prove, of course, that you have a degree. There's a process of doing it. There's a website you have to look if it's acceptable. And then you have, of course, to have the language, either English or the German language. And then you must be a skilled person for you to get these, okay? And then you must not be a criminal. They'll ask you for your criminal records, yeah, of your home country. And if you are free, then you can apply for this visa. The disadvantage of this visa is you must be a skilled worker. You must have the qualifications, the academic qualification. That's the disadvantage. Another disadvantage is that you cannot relocate direct with your family. You know, you will have to come here in Germany and then settle in, and then you bring your family later. Okay, it's not a so big disadvantage, but if you're if you can get some people back at home to live your family with, I'm talking to people who have kids, you can leave them for 1 year and then you come have a foundation for them. The advantage of this visa, as I've said, you have 1 year to look for a job, and then of course it allows you to work for part-time job, a 20 hours a week job. That's a part-time job. Another disadvantage is you must have some blocked account money. I don't know why I forgot to say that's a requirement. You must have some money. They call it in a block account. They give it an equivalent of 1,000 euros, 1,027 euros, that is per month. It will cater for your living here. They don't want you to become the burden to the state, so you must have money in your account. If you come from Kenya, normally they were asking for 1.7 M in blocked account, but nowadays they're saying even a block account of 4 months, that's about 5,000 euros that is in your account that you can eat, you can pay your rent. And then, yeah, so what happens with this blocked account? When you come to Germany, you get the visa and then you get the job, they'll start giving you your money back. They can give it in monthly and you really have a good contract. They return your money, so the money is not gone. So that's why I say this is my favorite visa. You come here, tarmac, and it's a good chance for you guys, I think. The only another disadvantage is you don't get the accommodation, okay? Unless, of course, you have a job offer, live in your home country, you don't get accommodation. Everything is on your own. You are on your own when you come here because you have to do the whole process alone. And if you don't have any family members, it's another disadvantage. But anyway, in Germany, you can always go for help and ask. Most people that are foreigner here go to social places. There are offices that support foreigners. So you come and they'll help you with the registration when you come here. So it's not a problem. Another option I've forgotten to mention, if you have someone in Germany that can sign you a letter to say they'll take care of you. It is called in German language obligation letter. In English language it's called obligation letter, okay? If you find someone who can say, I sign for him or her, he can come to Germany to tarmac, I'll take care of him or her, that's also another option. So guys, if you've listened to my video, if you listened to legal ways of coming to Germany, by now I think you guys should have decided on which ways you'll decide to come to Germany. I leave it up to you. Of course, there are other more ways to come to Germany. I'll close the video next week on it. That's the studies, the language visa, and then you guys can make a decision. So as I said, Germany is a good country for me. For most of us, we love it. We are trying also. I've not been here for a very long time, but I love it. I know it's a country where we pay taxes. It's okay because we get the benefit to enjoy the taxes. And as I've said, I cannot have the double standards. I'm in Germany and I'm telling you not to come to Germany. So with those few remarks, I end the video here. And If you feel this information will be helpful to someone you know, even to you, please share, like, comment, and subscribe, and let's grow our YouTube platform. Till next time, take care, and I'm looking forward from hearing from you and to answering your questions. So bye bye guys, we'll see you next time, next week, with another video of how to come to Germany, and then we shall close our playlist.